McCafe K-Cup pods are bringing two tempting tastes right to your coffee cup, only at Walmart. Classic French toast brings the best of breakfast to every sip, with the comforting flavors of sweet maple syrup, buttery toast, and a dash of cinnamon. Baked apple pie honors the classic cafe dessert with the taste of crisp apple, buttery pie crust, and sweet cinnamon flavors. Brew 'em up with the new Keurig K-Express Essentials brewer. Whatever flavor you choose, you can't lose, so try them both. McCafe, available at Walmart.
I'm Valerie Bonk.
Parts of our region say it's time to mask up again. I'm John Doman.
3 shootings in Prince George's County leave 4 people dead. I'm Acacia James.
WTOP News Time, 4 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Allison Keyes in Washington. A rare sight on a Saturday, lawmakers at work on Capitol Hill. Senators are hammering out details of that $1 trillion infrastructure bill. Virginia Democrat Mark Warner.
I know we are finalizing the last couple pieces of legislative language. I hope that we will get that finished as soon as possible so we can get this bill on the floor, have amendments, have a debate, but at the end of the day, pass this historic legislation and finally put our money where our mouths have been in terms of talking about the needs of infrastructure in this country.
That moratorium on evictions is meant to help protect renters and homeowners amid the COVID-19 pandemic, but ends tonight, and millions are at risk.
The pandemic brought an economic slump and a federal moratorium to keep people unable to pay rent from being evicted. Now that is over. White House Deputy Press Secretary Karine Jean-Pierre.
The Supreme Court said it could only be extended with congressional authorization,
which Congress did not give. Jesse Clark is a landlord in the Macon, Georgia area.
These landlords are faced making payments for these houses, and a lot of them, like me, are already struggling, and we rely on some of these payments in order to live.
Tom Foti, CBS News, Washington.
This as the CDC warns that vaccinated people can transmit the Delta variant of the coronavirus, and health experts are pleading with people to get the shots. CBS News medical contributor Dr. David Agus says,
anybody who says, well, the fact that you can get a breakthrough means the vaccines aren't working is wrong. 97% of current hospitalizations are those who are unvaccinated. So the vaccines are working remarkably well in terms of preventing serious illness and death, which is critical.
The U.S. swimming team is racking up Olympic medals. CBS's Steve Futterman is in Tokyo.
The U.S. may shed a tear when the swimming competition comes to an end. The Americans have dominated the swimming competition, winning 26 medals, 8 gold medals. There are 5 more finals on the final day of competition, and the U.S. likely to pick up some more Olympic hardware.
Scary moments for more than 100 people in Colorado who had to be rescued from Glenwood Canyon after mudslides covered the entire road. Autumn Blair barely made it out.
I tried to open my door, and I could see all the debris coming in the car. I thought enough to grab my wallet and my phone and stick them in my shirt, and I crawled out more or less, and I knew I was about a mile from home and took off running for home.
Weather is also a problem for some 80 million people across the nation who are dealing with heat and humidity alerts. This is on pace to be the hottest July on record with an average temperature of 76.7. This is CBS News.
Never miss a moment. Top news from WTOP 24/7, 365. Listen on air, on Alexa, and on the WTOP app.
It is 4:03 on a Saturday, July the 31st. Goodbye, July. Right now it is 81 degrees as we head up to mid-80s. A good afternoon to you. I'm Mike Murillo. The top local stories we're following this hour. An investigation into a private social media group accused of stalking Loudoun County parents who oppose the teaching of critical race theory has come to an end.
The Loudoun County Sheriff's Office says it was contacted by people who said members of a private Facebook group had created a hit list of names and addresses of people who are against their mission. The group was called the Anti-Racist Parents of Loudoun County. The Sheriff's Office said it obtained search warrants to identify those who are posting the messages. They said that names were posted, but no personal identifying information, as defined by the Virginia Code, was posted in the Facebook group. The Sheriff's Office said that the FBI Public Corruption Investigative Unit also did an investigation of the group. Both that office and the Sheriff's Office have decided not to pursue criminal charges. Valerie Bonk, WTOP News.
Coronavirus cases are on the rise again, and local governments are taking steps backwards to stop the spread.
You now have to wear a mask inside any D.C. building again, regardless of whether you're vaccinated or unvaccinated. Case rates and positivity rates have been rising again in recent weeks, with the city saying there's been an increasing number of cases among younger people in particular. Also worth noting, breakthrough cases among the fully vaccinated are less than 1% of all new infections in D.C. You don't have to wear a mask outdoors in the city, and that includes places like stadiums, though if you're around large crowds, it's still encouraged. In addition, Alexandria now forcing anyone entering city buildings to wear a mask, whether vaccinated or not. John Dome and WTOP News.
4 people are dead following a trio of shootings in Prince George's County last night.
In the first shooting, just before 11 p.m., 3 women were shot on Village Green Drive in Hyattsville. 2 of them died while the other was taken to the hospital in critical condition. The second shooting happened on Ryderwood Court off Martin Luther King Jr. Highway in Landover. Police say they found a man with gunshot wounds and he was taken to the hospital where he was pronounced dead. The third shooting took place in Chillum at 22nd Place near Woodbury Street. Police say they found a man and a woman inside a van with gunshot wounds. The man was pronounced dead while the woman was taken to the hospital in critical condition. Police are investigating the shootings as separate incidents. Acacia James, WTOP News.
4:05, more than 2 weeks after a newborn girl was found abandoned in the woods, the child's mother has been identified and arrested.
The little girl was found July 14th along Greenway Road in Glen Burnie after county police say someone heard her crying and called 911. The child was taken to a hospital. She's healthy and doing well, but 19-year-old Olivia Thompson of Glen Burnie is charged with attempted murder, assault, child abuse, and more. Police call this a tragic incident that could have been avoided because Maryland has a safe haven law. It allows a new mother to safely leave her newborn at any hospital or police station, no questions asked, with no fear of arrest. Michelle Bash, WTOP News.
4:06, new this afternoon, an area man is behind bars charged with killing his own mother. Anne Arundel County Police believe 23-year-old Andrew Wyland Beavers committed the crime with a sharp-edged weapon before leaving his mom's body outside their Genoa Road home and escaping the area in her car. The body of Juanita Naomi Colpiati was found last Sunday. On Monday, her car was found in Leesburg, Virginia, along with her son, but his arrest didn't come until today after detectives confirmed the mom's DNA was on a weapon found in that car. Beavers has been charged with first and second degree murder. He's awaiting extradition back to Anne Arundel County. Coming up after traffic and weather, what the end of a federal eviction moratorium means for people facing eviction in our region. It's 4:07.
As more of us get vaccinated, children's activities pick up and jobs start coming back, COVID moves toward the rearview mirror, but many families will still be left behind because they lack access to transportation. You can be a superhero to one of these families by donating your car to Vehicles for Change. Vehicles for Change refurbishes cars while training individuals to be auto mechanics and awards these cars to local families living in poverty. Your car is worth way more than a tax deduction when you donate it to Vehicles for Change. Visit vehiclesforchange.org today.
Patrick was way behind on his IRS taxes.
I was in way over my head. The total amount ended up being somewhere just over $30,000. $30,000.
Then the IRS came to collect.
Started getting letter after letter. A lien had been filed against me. They were going to basically hang me completely out to dry.
He had to do something.
That's when I reached out to Optima Tax Relief.
McCafe K-Cup Pods are bringing 2 tempting tastes right to your coffee cup, only at Walmart. Classic French toast brings the best of breakfast to every sip, with the comforting flavors of sweet maple syrup, buttery toast, and a dash of cinnamon. Baked apple pie honors the classic cafe dessert with the taste of crisp apple, buttery pie crust, and sweet cinnamon flavors. Brew 'em up with the new Keurig K Express Essentials Brewer. Whatever flavor you choose, you can't lose, so try them both. McCafe, available at Walmart.